Hello everyone, this is the recording for IT203 Unit 6. The reading this week from Web Programming is Chapter 10 and 11, and from Designing the User Interface, Chapter 12. The Unit 6 discussion, the initial post is due Wednesday. You're to create a table describing each of the transport layer services as though you're explaining them to someone with no background knowledge, include the similarities and differences of each, as well as the functions that each serves. Do not forget at least one APA reference and in-text citation. 2 replies due Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Remember to include at least one open-ended question. The Unit 6 assignment is due Sunday. Professionals need to be good researchers and be able to communicate with non-IT professionals. For this assignment, you will create a 10 to 15 slide presentation about the OSI model focusing on security. Using the work you have done in the Unit 6 discussion posting, expand on the comparison chart to include the following information: OSI model layers, UDP and TCP, HTTP and HTTPS, FTP and FTPS, and MIME. Make sure that you include each of the following aspects: a brief history of when each was created, what is each protocol used for, how is each protocol similar, how is each protocol different, and how are these protocols configured. Follow the APA format for your reference. Hanging indent is not needed in the PowerPoint because you really can't do it. I've tried. So don't worry about that. Just make sure that you have the correct content in your reference for it to be APA. So going back to that, you will want to just have the in-text citation on the slide and then a reference page. You must have 10 to 15 solid slides fully explaining the information that describes how to implement security levels for various Internet services. Address all points listed, contain at least 2 references. Please paraphrase and do not copy and paste whole sections. The Unit 6 quiz is due Sunday. It may be taken only once. User documentation provides information on the system for interaction with it from a user's perspective. Online help is a means to provide information through electronic means such as a web page, link, documents stored within the system, and pop-up or window-type help. Paper materials provide users a way of holding information physically without having to toggle to other areas as is common in online help. Window design provides coordination of multiple windows. Online tutorials provide information in the form of step-by-step instructions on how to accomplish a task. Examples include connection to a printer or connecting your PC to a network. Online communities are user groups created to focus on a particular area of expertise. Examples include Linux installation of Android or Android development. Writing style is a formal process of expressing feelings. Best practices include precise statements of educational objectives. The World Wide Web Consortium, W3C, is an international community that develops open standards to ensure the long-term growth of the web. Task analysis is the process of observing and interviewing users to determine each step needed to be performed in order to accomplish some function. Principles are often fundamental, widely applicable, and enduring, and more enduring than guidelines. They provide clarification through user skill levels and identification of the tasks. That's all I have for this week. If you have any questions, please let me know.